Mo, come on, Mo. Wake up, man. Don't. What happened? Why? Did y'all call an ambulance? Who did this to him? What happened?
It's clearly a mistake, right?
What you mean it was a mistake? Did you do this?
You know, he was a good kid. Really was. Shit, I'm sad this had to happen to him.
Look, man, I'm on probation, so I really can't be associated with any of this.
My lines, nigga?
Oh shit, blackjack. My bad.
Yeah, man. Look, man. Look, man. I'm on probation. So really, I can't be associated with none of this here. So what I think needed to happen, I was never here. So here, you take this. All right, man, take it. Since you the only one out here with a record, all you gotta say is, I was fighting, and you shot him, and it was self-defense. That's all you gotta do, you hear me?
But he's my best friend. We weren't beefing.
Man, handle this shit, I'm out.
All right, guys, welcome to the Flick Rick podcast.
Yeah.
I got my guy, Billy Blue here,
Mm-hmm.
longtime friend. And Blue, you brought your partner with you, who I know.
Partners.
Your partners, but
Yeah.
on camera,
You feel
your
me?
partner,
Yeah.
Fat Boy. How do you know Fat Boy?
Oh, we gotta add the Global Zoe, man. We gotta add the Global Zoe.
Global Zoe?
Yeah.
Lil P.
You gotta hit us with the Global Zoe.
That boy ain't Lil P no more, boy. That boy big.
Fat Boy, a.k.a. Global Zoe.
There it is.
The Global Zoe.
There it is.
Yeah.
Well, I'm asking you, how do you know, just in the beginning here, how do you know Fat Boy? Because I've been around you guys for a little bit now, but I haven't known the relationship and how that came about.
He's my first cousin.
Well, he's your first cousin.
He really family. And you know me, I don't like dealing with family. I be solo, fuck everybody. That's how I be feeling, you feel me? He knows that
Don't
shit.
I know it?
Yeah, no, but he's really family, unfortunately.
So did you ever come around the house over there off of, what was that, 155th?
No, he ain't never.
He never came around?
So he my mom's side of the family. So that was the side of the family, they tried to keep me away from. You know what I'm saying? But, my mom's side of the family, they're very adamant people, boy. Ain't that right, Fat Boy?
Yeah, and we deep as hell, too. So, yeah.
Very deep. So it's like, you going to run into them eventually. They going to stay looking for you until they find you. And then when they find you, I'm like, yeah, man, your daddy was a piece of shit, man. We've been trying to tell you for the long like, goddamn. But, yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. And then Fritz is on your dad's side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouts out to Fly Cat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
J. Cool. Yeah.
Dope. And then now, manager, what's the relationship now?
Oh no. This my player partner, man.
Yeah.
Dog, I ain't gonna lie, he keep me on my shit. You feel me? Like the shit that I'm like, there was a time when I was just like, man, fuck all this. I don't wanna do this music shit no more. I'm done. I'm all right. I'm just good. I'll figure my own shit out. Dog was like, nigga, what are you talking about, nigga? You got a pot of gold right here.
Yes,
We
sir.
not finna, and like, everybody need that one persistent voice, you know what I'm saying? That one persistent angel on your shoulder, like, nigga, go. Like, we gon', like, nigga, I'm not gonna stop. And, it took him a minute, but, he finally got through to me. I was like, all right, yeah, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I was really on some fuck this shit. You know how much work we put in way before Po' Boy and all that shit. We've been putting in work so long that, and I be telling niggas, right when you think the work that you put in was enough, that's when you gotta put in more work.
More work.
You know what I'm saying? It's never, you know what I'm saying, right where if you thought you started so young and there's still another chapter to go, you feel me? You ever be in class reading, maybe how you reading something and you flip the page and you see just a whole nother row of shit. I'm like, man, I ain't doing this shit, man. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the Global Zoe, man.
Well, and I know a lot of people know this. You used to DJ before. You started rapping.
No, I was always rapping.
You was always rapping even when you started
You
DJing?
knew that. I was always rapping. That was way before.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, what the fuck?
No,
Nigga,
you
what type of nigga
no, you remember?
is,
Remember,
man?
I went away and came back for a little.
Oh,
bit.
you did go away. You feel me?
So I
I
missed
always-
that part
Yeah. I was always rapping.
because when I saw you at Angels,
Is it Angels? That's the infamous
Yeah.
club I hear about. Yeah.
yeah, you never went when he was there.
I'm
Oh,
in Palm
my
Beach, man.
God.
We got our own.
Grill went.
I know he was there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yo,
he was
listen.
in the VIP most of the times.
Blue used to be that guy in there. The strippers loved him, especially the way he introduced them, the way he used to talk to them.
Yeah.
They used to just come. They used to bring food to him to the DJ booth, drinks to him. You know what I'm saying? He was a really good DJ.
Money.
So now, did you have a DJ name or was it always Billy Blue?
No, it was just Blue.
It was Blue.
Because
Okay.
you know, I wasn't really a DJ. CeeLo was the DJ.
Yeah, I was about to say he
And-
wasn't really.
And I'm just trying to serve, you know, with CeeLo. That's when M's was hot. You know what I'm saying? Double stacks. No, it wasn't even M's. It was ecstasy. People were rolling on beans. You feel me? And I know CeeLo would just be like, you know, fuck it. You just post here. And we just going, this our track.
Gotcha.
You feel me? Because I was on, what was it, 54? I think I was trapping off of 54. And that shit wasn't really, it was just like the trap was slow because them niggas on the other side, they were booming. So that's when I came up with the theory. I'm like, 2 for 5. Niggas like, 2 for 5? Hell yeah, nigga, 2 for 5. They gonna come. Well, my shit started booming. Boy, them niggas shot my trap up so fast. Ooh, wee. I thought I was dead. But, CeeLo was like, nah, we gonna post right here. You gonna off these beans over here. And that's what we would do. We would just there, and then I would be in a booth and he would show me how to DJ. Eventually, I started off as a bar back, still serving. Went to the working at the Dehl, still serving. You feel me? Because it's like you gotta make it seem that you part of the so you don't get caught.
Yeah.
And then we was then he was like, nah, nigga, come in the booth, and I would be in the booth with him all night, and he would just show me. And then sometimes he'll just leave the booth, and I'll just be vibing. This is when niggas had CDs. So you had to, like, you really had to know how to mix.
Yeah.
You know, so you had to pull a book over, pull this one in, stick that in. You feel me? Like, it was, and we had some CDJs, all type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think CeeLo got promoted, and he was like, yo, listen, we don't need nobody else in here. We got to lock this shit down, so I'm going to make you the DJ. He's like, I'm the manager. We really locked in. So, yeah, that's when the DJing came. But around that time, CeeLo had a studio also. I would always be rapping at his studio. I'd be right there, you know what I'm saying, on the, what's it, MKI 5000? IKI 5000?
Okay, yeah.
Now, we had the shit on the floppy disk. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, you went back.
Yeah. So it was right off of 6th Ave, and I was DJing. I mean, I was recording there, and shouts out to Fritz. Flycat. He the one who took me to CeeLo. Cause I was at Flow Mo. Damn, I got stories. That's crazy. But yeah, all
You
that
was
shit happened.
performing or you was going to Flow Mo?
I was going to Flow Mo.
Ah.
You know what I'm saying? After I got out of job, I was like, man, let me try something with my life. I realized this shit ain't for me. I almost killed one of them college niggas, man. I said, this is not for me, kid.
Yeah, all that frat stuff.
All that fraternity shit, I already did. It was one that I was going to do it to him, boy. Oh, boy. Because now, like, his face just popped in my head. I'm like, boy, do I still have that emotion in me? I might just, but nah. But yeah, Fritz brought me to CeeLo, and that's how all that shit started. And yeah, DJing.
So my recollection of you getting signed to Po' Boy was, I remember even prior to that, you remember when I used to stay over there on 170th or something like that? And you used to come by my crib. That's the first time I moved out on my own. I used to come over there, and then I remember you used to be like, Rick, why don't you manage me? You don't remember that? When you tried to get me to manage you? See, he don't remember that.
That nigga full of shit.
No, stop you. You can't lie. You cannot lie.
No, you know what?
You did
know what's
ask
crazy?
me. You did ask me.
Because Dog was always with the camera game. And I knew, because even back then, I always wanted to just be one team, just formulate one team,
Yeah.
and it just be us. And then it's like you got your partners who more savvy when it comes to talking and reading and understanding shit, like being able to they could walk in certain rooms and chop it up with people. And I remember I was like, yeah, Rick, why you just don't manage me? It's like, nigga, I don't know shit about this shit. I know a nigga named Zoe, he could. No, nigga, we don't need to do all that. You manage me. You know what I'm saying? And we just keep it moving. Because now it's like we a one-stop shop. But of course, Ricky, he never want to be the one-stop shop. Ricky always want to just do what Ricky want to do.
What it was too is that I wasn't thinking I'm gonna be a manager or nothing like that. But every time I talked to Blue or Blue was telling me about his ideas, my mind starts going. Just like right now, like if Blue called me, like when he called me the other day, was telling me about your project, my mind just started going. It's just something about Blue. Whenever Blue called me and tell me about something,
Yeah.
my mind just get going. From since back then.
Back then, bro.
So Blue was like probably like, hi, this guy, he really into whatever it is that I'm doing.
Okay.
Maybe he could manage me. But I wasn't thinking manager. I'm trying to be a filmmaker. I'm young. I'm like, that's where my mind was at.
Right.
Not in the music industry. Like
we would have been so far if this nigga would have listened. We would have been far.
I mean, it's one of those things.
we still here, though.
So he pretty much told you, nah.
He said, fuck no. He said, little nigga, get that. Hey, fuck out of here, little nigga. And take that dumb shit with you.
Nah.
But no, we work though.
But we work.
Always
We
work.
always work.
Okay,
Like,
just
my
wasn't
main
official
thing
manager.
was I always had stories. I always wanted to shoot little, and we came up with that like nigga, if we gonna shoot something, it has to have some type of sense. That's why you can tell all the videos that me and Ricky did, and you can tell all the videos that I've done with other people. Because you'll see me and Ricky videos is nothing but stories. Every time we shoot something, it's a story. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, then we have T-Fred in your crib.
We had T-Free at my crib.
You know what I'm saying?
So I told, we were about to shoot. What video was that we were shooting?
Was that I'm Out Here? No.
No, it wasn't I'm Out Here. It was something else. It was another record. But it was one of his older songs in the beginning. And then we were like, damn, we need a feature. And this is when T-Fred was hanging with Wayne and them. And he was in all the videos. So we like, T-Fred from Zopow. So then...
Yeah, look good had to, not this nigga. Don't even say my name.
So then I say, well, I'm going to call T-Fred and tell him to come do a cameo in the video. So I called T-Fred. T-Fred like, yeah, I'll come through. So he pull up, was it in a Benz or something? Drop top Benz. He pulled up in front of my mom. Now, mind you, this is like, 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, we had the old girl crib.
We at my mom's house. I set up a background in the living room, moved all the furniture. My mom's in the room. She don't even know this is happening. My sister's in the other room sleeping. Everybody's sleeping. So I said, well, we're going to shoot the scene real quick when we get out of here. So T-Fred come over, and he walk in the house, and him and his homeboy, both of them, pockets full of guns, take everything, put them on my mom's dining table. So there's like 4 guns on my mom's dining table, and then they go over. And the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm looking over like, God damn.
You know me? Just shoot, nigga, just shoot.
I hope my mom don't wake up and see this because she will have a heart attack if she sees
true.
this shit. So then we shoot the video, they get out of there, and then we go. But
My niggas.
But yeah, so then you got signed to Po' Boy, which was the story that I heard was you was at Coco's, or Chuck was at Coco's. And he heard the DJ kept playing Ball Like a Dog over and over again.
Nah, it was Scamati.
Scamati was the one that was there.
Scamati was at Coco's, and they kept playing Ball Like a Dog. And that nigga, and then I guess everybody started looking for me like, who is this nigga with this deep ass voice? Like, what the fuck he got going on? And yeah, when he came looking for me, I think I got locked up. And I got locked up around that time. I was gone. Then I came out. I think I came home like 3, 4. Was it a year? I don't know. It was wasn't it when it was giving out a year and a day? I think it was a year and a day. That's what they would give you, a year and a day for you to go to for you to get out of TGK, and they send you up the road. Yeah, it was. But I remember coming home. And that nigga he heard I was at Angels, he pulled up, you're a man I've been looking for, you man. I swear to God, man, oh my God. you have to come with me, kid. I was like, yo, this nigga don't even speak English, kid. Yeah, but yeah, that's what it was. Skamati.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He bought me the but what Skamati wanted to do, Skamati bought me the slip and slide, and then he bought me to before slip and after slip and slide there was another company, and then Po Boy. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot, man.
Okay. So even at that time when Chuck and them came and spoke to you, you were still DJing. At what point did you stop DJing?
Shit, we were still trapping. We were trapping hard. I didn't want to stop. I didn't want to stop.
So the DJing thing was just a front for the trapping, basically.
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, he was so good at it. I never saw him scratch or even touch the turntables or anything like that. Too crazy. But his
Just
talk game.
the records between the records.
No, but it was his talk game.
Oh, the hosting. Okay.
The hosting, Blue had that on lock. On lock. He's got to play that role one day in a movie for you guys to really see it. He's got to do it in a movie one day for you guys to see how good he was.
I got pictures of me and Ricky in the DJ booth, kid. Ricky had fun.
Yeah. No, not what he's talking about.
Yes, what I'm talking about.
That's BS.
Ricky.
Bro, I didn't have that didn't.
Ricky!
Okay, let's move on.
Because I got some shit that I can pull out. That'll make you say, you know what?
Let's move on.
You ain't. That's why you say, let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, kid.
Okay, so right now, currently with music, right? I know you're putting out some new music again. Was it last year, Every Man for Himself and all that other stuff came out? Or was it the year before?
Last year?
Year before that.
The year before that, right?
Yeah, The Life of Pedro came out last year.
Not, you said Every Man for Himself.
No, that's what he said.
No, I'm saying like that whole body of work that was released.
Yeah, that was last year. That's when we did Broken Love Story.
Yeah.
And all that shit. Yeah, that was definitely a movie, man.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed that.
Definitely a movie. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I said that Broken Love Story. It was nobody else that could shoot it but Rick. That's why I wanted Grid here, just so he could. Okay, I remember who you are. Yeah, you the nigga that got to shoot this shit.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Therapy was a good one too.
Therapy was.
I like Therapy as well. That was a really fun one.
Yeah. But when we was doing a Broken Love Story, Fat Lil P got.
Ricky, I know Ricky would remember that. I knew this was coming.
Yeah. So you say the Broken Love Story. So there's a crazy story around the making of that video. That's why that video is so special. There was so many things about it that made it come together.
Yeah.
Like even from the first time I heard the record, Blue pulled up to the front of my studio, told me he had some new music. And same thing. He comes, he starts telling me, man, I got this record. He pressed me for it, and then he hits play. I don't even think the song lasted 10 minutes. I mean, 10 seconds. And I already told him, stop. I already know what the video's going to look like.
It's one of them.
It was just one of those. Like,
it's one of them records, yeah.
The minute he started playing it, I was like, I already could see this. And then we started working on it or whatever, and then we started shooting it. And then, actually, Fat Boy, let you, because you're the, so well, let me start by saying this. We shot part of the video at my studio.
Yes.
While we were here shooting the video, and it was only me.
Hey, Grid.
Fat Boy.
Grid. This story was crazy. This shit. I'm like, what? What's up with y'all niggas? What y'all got going on?
It was only
both them niggas like, man.
Listen, this is on some like creepy. This could end up on some like 60-minute, some, you know, those like the detective type of horror type shows. It literally could be on one of those type of shows. Because it's only me, Fat Boy, and Blue here. And we getting ready to shoot this video. I run back into the studio. I leave Fat Boy up the street with the car and everything.
Dead end. There's a dead end
at
down
the
the
dead
road.
end.
It's a dead end.
And then you take it from me.
So I'm sitting by the car. Rick got the light set up. And I forgot what it was, an extension cord. Rick said, I'll be back. Blue was charging something. Blue went to go. So now it's just me out here. We got the police lights going. So now I'm just like, damn, I hope Troll, what a coincidence if Troll pull up right now and just like, what's going on? I gotta try to explain all this.
You know you're old school nigga. He said Troll.
So I'm over here thinking. Troll. Right. So one or two did turn by though. They stopped, they looked, they kind of like, oh, okay. They went by. But now it's dark. It is dark outside too. So as I'm chilling, I see a girl coming at me like she's just walking. And I'm just like, what the hell? I'm thinking she gonna ask for money. That's what my mind go like, here we go. She finna ask me for some money. And she's getting closer. It's like some Resident Evil type shit. I can see blood like leaking all over. Like the girl is gushing.
Crazy.
She's Hispanic. She got on like a white top, leggings, but there's blood everywhere. So now I'm just like, what the hell, Ricky got? I'm over here just thinking,
yo, he's
what
cursing
the hell,
me.
Ricky? I don't know if it's a prank. What's happening, bruh? So she's getting closer and closer. So then I'm just like, I ain't got no strap on me. Like, what's happening? I end up going, I said, let me play slick. Let me just jump in the car and close the door. She probably won't ask me for nothing. So I jump in the car and close the door and I crack the window. She walked right up to me and said, Poppy, you have a phone? I'm like, you need help. You need the police. She said, no, Poppy, I need a phone. I just want to charge my phone. Do you have a charger or can I make a phone call? I said, I can't help you, mommy. I can't help you. That's when Ricky pulls up.
No, but you called me first.
Did I call you first?
Yeah, you called me.
Oh, shit.
Because I get a phone.
Come on.
Blue's
I'm just
inside.
like, hey, get Blue.
Yeah, Blue's
Y'all
inside.
boys come.
Yeah.
I don't remember calling, boy. I
No,
just
no, you
know
did,
I
you
was
did,
just like,
you did.
oh, shit.
'Cause-
I do remember you pulling up.
Remember,
though.
I told you, I said, damn, I don't know what's going on, but Fat Boy got something going on,
Yeah.
shit, whatever. And then I left to go, but I think you might have walked out before me or something.
Kid, you can't. I remember your
you
car
wasn't standing
pulled
outside?
up.
I ain't even see the girl.
No, I don't
you
think,
never
I
saw
don't
the
think
girl.
we saw the girl.
Okay.
I just remember your car pulling up.
Yeah, so then I got in
she
the car to
started
go.
trying to walk the Ricky's car, so I opened my door like, bruh, don't open your door. I'm trying to tell Ricky. So Ricky gets out and sees it and just says like, oh, shit. Like that.
Yo, listen. This was like a scene from a movie. I literally, as I'm pulling up, I see Fat Boy's car. I don't see Fat Boy because he went in his car. I didn't know he was in his car.
Yeah.
And then I see a blunt coming from the dark by his car, walking up to me, and I'm like, who this girl is? And she had a shape on her, so she was.
Yeah.
She looked so from afar.
Yeah.
All I see is the shape. I'm like, okay, look, this is pretty good. But I'm like, damn, what the hell's Fat Boy? Because he just called me and told me to come out there. And as I'm walking up, as I'm coming closer, and she's walking up to me, all I see is blood from the top of her head,
Bro, she was
everywhere,
she
drenched
got
in
beat the
blood.
shit like her dude beat the shit out of her.
And she's walking up to my car, holding my handle.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a charger? I need to charge my phone. And can I use your phone today? I go like this. And I start
I feel bad. I can laugh, but I felt bad though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at her. I'm like, whoa. And I put my window up, and she starts talking. I'm like, what happened to you?
Yeah.
Let me call the police. She's like, no.
Yeah, she's like,
that's when Fat Boy was walking up by that time. And she's like, no. Don't call the police. It's okay. I'll go. I'm like, no. You got blood on you. Like, what's going on? What's wrong with you? Then I just need a charger, please. That's all I need. I'm okay. And she's like acting all zen, like, it's cool. I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna call the police. And I start grabbing my phone. Hey, no.
No,
She starts trying to walk away. I'm like, okay,
no,
go.
she told us we're gonna make it much worse. She said,
Oh, no,
call the
yeah.
police.
She
That I
said, we
remember.
call the police.
She said, y'all only finna
You're
make it much worse.
And I'm like, what's going
And
on?
I'm just like, damn.
And then that's when she's like, oh yeah, no, I just got into a little fight with my boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then that's it. It's not bad. I just don't want him to get in trouble.
Hey, boy.
So here's the thing. I tell her I'm gonna go get a charger. She sits on the ground and waits for me. I go back inside.
Yeah, I remember that. Now,
Remember, I went back inside.
Yep.
Started getting the charger. By the time I come out,
She
she
took off
started
again.
walking.
Yeah, she took off again.
Right? So I called the police and I tell them, look, there's some girl. She got all this blood all over her. She's walking up the street. A few minutes later, the cops pulled up.
They went. Psh, boy,
They went looking for
Yeah,
her.
they went looking.
We were still shooting. We were still
Yeah.
out there. They never even came
Yeah.
around us and said
They
anything.
went flying.
So what that led me to believe was that they already knew something was happening.
Mm-hmm.
So when I described her, they probably was already looking for her. Because for you to be full of blood like that, your gash, wherever you cut at, whatever's going on, gotta be big.
Yeah, kid. I've never seen.
But she didn't.
Yeah, nah, bro. I swear, like I've never seen so much
No.
like blood and the person functioning like you would think.
And she's walking
should be
all
out of
regular.
it.
So then I started thinking, I'm like, wait, did this girl just kill somebody?
That's what threw us over too. Then Ricky was like, "What if she's the killer?" I'm like, bruh, I don't know.
She did tell you it's gonna be much worse.
That's
Yeah, exactly.
because
She probably didn't want the police to go to wherever she was at and find the dead body.
But nigga, they went flying. By the time you called, boy, they weren't looking for.
They were looking for. Yeah, man, listen, that was, and this is all while we're shooting.
Yeah, I come, them niggas tell me, so I'm like, yeah.
Blue didn't know.
Yeah,
Blue didn't
niggas.
believe nothing
Wow,
was ready to go.
I was like, you know
Crazy,
what?
man.
Wrap this shit up, wrap this scene up. This was supposed to be a quick 1, 2, and shit.
And the scene that we're talking about is the scene where Blue jumps out the car and shoots. Yeah, lights a cigarette and
black him out.
Black him out and shoots at the cop.
Yep.
That's the scene that we were filming. That all of this transpired right before we shot it.
Which cameras? Yeah, we're gonna bring it up for y'all in a second. We're gonna bring it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Put your hands out in front of you. Hands out in front of you now.
You out here fucking hoes? No, nigga, why you lying? Do all my bullshit, baby, stood by me. She was a vibe when I met her. Everything about her pressure.
That was a crazy situation.
He was like, man, boy, I had no idea what you meant. I was
Nigga
like,
left that
brother,
nigga for dead,
I didn't
boy.
know what to do, boy. I was like,
I was not thinking anything like that would have happened that day. But besides that, the video itself, I gotta say, I've loved doing all the videos I've done for you.
Do you feel that was one of your best videos?
But that was probably, if not, the only one I can say that comes close to it is Every Man for Himself.
Why? Because you killed Grid? You got Grid shot on the video?
He got killed?
Yeah. he got
Hold on,
killed.
in what scene?
Nigga, last scene.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Nigga said, yeah, you was slimmer back then.
You was slimmer.
You still big, but you was slimmer.
Oh,
man.
Like I loved Every Man for Himself. But this one, I think, just like Every Man for Himself, like the creativeness behind it, with your storytelling on the music, and then me being able to visualize it.
It's crazy because every movie, every film we done shot, like it's always some crazy shit that done happen. Because on Every Man for Himself, when you told the dude you got to argue with the girl, like you really arguing with your wife, didn't she get scared or something? Like, oh, this nigga's for real.
Yeah. The little light skinned girl.
Yeah. He had some girl in there. He was like, yeah, we gonna do like an argument scene, like you arguing with your boyfriend. And this nigga go tell her,
but she didn't know Tony was a real actor.
Mm-hmm. That bitch was like, wait, bitch, you not finna say cut, nigga? You not finna cut, nigga? This nigga about to hit me.
Yeah.
Now, question for you though, like, does the amount of work put in always equate to the success of a video? Do you feel like they go hand in hand all the time, or it just depends?
I think no. Because I've worked on big videos where a lot of work was put in making those videos, and then the video was trash. Okay. So it's not about the amount of work; it's more so the creativeness. Just like in movies, it always starts with what's on paper, the idea.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And Blue always showed up with I used to always tell him bro, I want to be the F. Gary Gray to your Ice Cube. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's what we gotta be in this. And I don't know if it's because we grew up together and we just know each other, but whenever Blue calls me and starts talking, or he pulls up and shows me something, let me hear something. Yeah. It's like the stuff just starts pouring in my head really fast. And I just okay, this is what it's gonna be. Just like this project. So that's what happened yesterday. He called me, he started telling me what it was, and I was like, nah, this. And then the idea just popped into my head, still with what you guys was coming up with, but kind of I got the idea. Okay. Just based off of what he was telling me. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So we have that synergy or whatever it goes.
Are you gonna shoot it?
What?
Yeah, Ricky.
You gonna shoot it?
We won't talk about that other story.
Yeah, well, we'll get to that. But yeah.
Hey, with Rick, you be having to tell Rick. Listen, let me tell you about Rick, right? You be like, hey, Rick, I got an idea. This is what we need to do. Boom, boom. Yeah, my brother. That would be dope. We need 100,000. Whoa, wait a minute.
Hey, listen, you always got to shoot high. You always got to shoot high.
I'm like, nigga, we ain't even got 10,000. What the fuck you think we finna? I'm like, we gonna work to get the 100. It's like, you see all this shit. Like, hey, listen, this nigga's really. He's shooting this podcast on red cams and all type of big shit. You feel me? Nigga got the subscribe shit with the fire lighting up, flick Rick and all that, man. I'm just saying, we can utilize what we got just to do what we need to do. But Rick be like, nah, we need a team. I need the cast. I need people to help me do. I'm like, Rick, we ain't got it. Let's just do.
But nonetheless, we still make something happen.
We always make something happen.
Absolutely.
And I be trying to show him, like, nigga, I know it's a lot of work because Rick is, you know, which I give you flowers for that. Like, he's shooting, he's editing, he's doing coloring, he's doing everything that he got to do to make the shit look right. And, you know, a lot of us, you know, we'll think it's just easy. And it ain't. It ain't easy to really sit and have to put shit together and like get this out, put this in. And I understand that. Mm-hmm. But, you know, again, you know, whatever we can shoot. And, you know, you'll be like, Ray, let's just shoot it like this. He's like, nah, we need lights. But the sun is outside. We need more lights. We need more lights.
You guys want to hear something crazy though with what he's saying?
Yeah.
There was one video where Blue talked me down to the bone to make this video, which was trap. Because even when you just said lights, it was to the point in that video we didn't even use any lights, zero.
The shit was raw.
And people love that video.
You know, simple always be like, most of the time the simplest shit be the most, like.
The shit that pops off quick.
From simple rapping, simple movies, videos, like damn, like they ain't have much, but then everybody take to it.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it always fall like that.
Nigga, we use the lights on the Chevy.
Yeah, like I lit the video moving because they had a bunch of Chevys.
So had the
and
car, turn on the headlights.
And I had certain cars in the video, and then I had other cars lighting the video. But see, again, once I get the vision and I'm like, okay, I can see what I could do. Once I get to that point, I can make anything happen. But I got to get to that point where I see.
But I already be at the point. I done seen it already. I'm telling you,
No, listen, that one you put me in a position where I had to do that.
Like you got, I'm like, you're gonna.
No, well, you didn't. He didn't put me in the position. All his homeboys who showed up late, because we were supposed to shoot that video during the day.
Yeah.
And they didn't show up, and people were late, and everybody pulled up late at night when the sun went down. There was no light, and I'm like, well, Blue, we ain't got no light. Blue's like, man, all these people here. Briscoe pulled up.
Yeah.
Like, man, we got to shoot something. And I just took like 10 minutes, and I was like, all right, this is what we're going to do. Everybody, put your dunk over here. Put your Chevy over here. Put your da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We started moving all the cars around, and then we just started shooting. We might have shot the whole video in like 30 minutes or something.
30 minutes, it was done.
It was done.
And that shit was hard.
And it was hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Now I'm gonna go back and watch.
Yeah, Trap, featuring Briscoe.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we had fun. You know, we've worked, shot videos, to think from where we came from to like all my friends. And this is no knock on you, but it was like Blue was really that guy in the streets and the knucklehead and getting into trouble, and he came from New York, and it was like all of that. So if somebody would have asked me back then, when you grow up, who you gonna be doing big things with? Who you gonna be working with?
Gotcha.
Blue would have not been the guy that I would have said because of, you know what I'm saying? You would have not thought of that. Even I would have probably picked Sean because he played basketball. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Blue has been the guy, even till this day, who out of everybody that I have other friends who are doing certain things and other things in life, but like someone that I was that close with, that's still solid with me, that is still doing his thing. That's even outside of me, just him just doing his thing, working with Lupe, working with different people, signing to Timberland, signing to Akon, doing all this stuff, Po Boy. Like, he blew everybody's mind.
Yeah.
He blew everybody's mind to become who he has become. You see what I'm saying? So I know, regardless of how anybody from our childhood feels, good or bad, I know everybody's proud of him, knowing where he came from, knowing the trials. Like, there's other stuff we ain't even talk about.
Yeah, we definitely.
That went down back in the day when we were kids, that like to know Blue
mysteries
has grown past all that and has become the dude that he is today is like, you gotta applaud him. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
and not just that he got into music, because we know a lot of people got into music, but the guy is really damn good at music. Like, he's not just doing music. He's very good at it. He's an artist with that pen. Like,
Absolutely.
and I'm every time I hear him, it's like, that's my friend, but that motherfucker's dope. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, as if you're looking at somebody else, like just somebody that you don't even know, but you're appreciating their art. Blue is that guy, bro. Like, especially he's from Miami, so he doesn't get the. And maybe a lot of people just don't know. Like, they just hear the raps and they like him. But if they really knew his story, his origins, where he came from, the things that he's been through, like, that'd be a whole nother thing. So hopefully, you know what I'm saying, within this podcast, we'll shed some light on some of the stuff that.
No, we're not.
Some of it.
No.
Some of it.
If you don't want to talk about the shit that you did in the DJ booth for Angels,
He's
we not
bullshit.
talk about
He's bullshit.
none of that shit.
He's bullshit.
Talk about it.
We just even swab.
But when you were first signed, like, and you realized you made it to that point, how was that? How was your world changed at that time? Like, what was going on with you? Like, how were you feeling? Like, what was that like for you?
I mean, it was like, damn, this is for real. Like, oh shit, we really about to be on. You know what I'm saying? I still didn't believe like it was something that could really happen. Even after getting signed, it was like, okay, what next? You know what I'm saying? What next? What next? Yeah, okay, we getting a little bit of money, but what next? You know what I'm saying? I never seen myself going like, okay, like, damn, this shit, oh shit, this on TV, this is on that, this is on here. It was crazy. But yeah, it definitely was. The only thing, like, I tell niggas, like, sometimes getting that first deal, you can't, again, well, I be telling this nigga, he ain't want to listen to me. I'll tell him, hey man, just be part of the situation, manage, or just do something, let's just be like this. So it's like, if shit pop off, you gotta come in, you know what I'm saying? And I chop it up with my people. But it was so hard because it came at one point, it was just me. I was like, fuck. It's just me and the Lions then, because sometimes, niggas will look at it and they'll think that you got the bread right then and there, but you really don't. You got to wait to get the check. And, a lot of people will take it personal. And you be like, bro, listen, I'm still grinding. It's just that he signed. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But.
Well, Blue. Well, two things. One, you remember when you was about to start doing your videos. And I remember you came to me and we were talking about it. He was like, yo, Rick, you gonna do all my videos. You gonna do all my videos. He was having that. And something told me that, it just like before, there's another thing before I'm gonna bring up. But when Blue was saying that to me, I was being real about it. I'm like, it would be selfish of me to tell Blue, yes, I'm gonna do all of your videos. Because I don't think I would have been a friend if I said that. Because I was looking out for Blue in a sense of like, nah, bro. And I said this specifically to you. I said, if Hype Williams come to you and say he's gonna do a video for you, you think I'm gonna tell you, say no to Hype Williams so I can do the video? I'm like, hell nah. You better go do that video.
Be the shit with niggas. It's like me, I be telling niggas, I be seeing the vision before it comes to life. Like, and I knew if I let these niggas take over. When I came to the nigga, he was like, nah, kid, we good. When that time come, we gonna get together, we gonna do what we supposed to do. And I'm like, bitch, no. Cause I felt something was not gonna be right. You know what I'm saying? Cause the music niggas in the industry that's already doing it, they don't care about what you bringing. You know what I'm saying? And I know he probably seen it like, okay, yeah, you bringing your homeboy from the hood to shoot this, who never really shot like a real big video. Nah, what he gonna do? But me, it's like, nah, nigga, if we finna fold, let us fold. Right. Let us fold. We'll fold together. I cuss him out on the low, like, boy, you folded. This shit trash. But I already know what we done built together. So it's like, nigga, we can I know all you need is the bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But instead it's like, nah, nigga, I need you to do this. I need you to go ahead and just let them niggas do that shit. I think when we shot When You Hood You Good and all that shit, I was like, man.
Now I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, could it be this?
While I was doing that, thinking I'm looking out for my brother, that was the dumbest shit I ever said.
You hear that, Dart? I want you to hear that.
Because every video he put out, I was like, I should have did that video. I should have did that video.
He could have did the video. They gave it to a nigga down here to do it. Whatever. He did what he did. You know what I'm saying? I fought with him. I can't take that from him. You know what I'm saying? He did what he did. But when it's the hood, and then it's like you still, because I knew it would happen.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you don't keep your claws still deep in the hood, it's shit, you know, niggas start looking at you a little bit different. Like, you know, he started with these niggas or and he just started doing. But, you know, it's like niggas don't hear that story. Like, how many times Blue done came, niggas like, hey, bro, let's do this. Let's do that. Like, I remember producer, I came, I was like, hey, this is what we finna do. We finna do this. We finna go out, boom. We gonna sit in the studio. We gonna bang out, boom, boom. And then it's like, it just went left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It went left. It was crazy because so much shit went amongst our own circle. Niggas was just talking crazy. But I'm like, I be looking at niggas like, well, I hear everything you told these niggas, but tell these niggas the truth. Tell them what Blue did. Tell them when Blue came and sat down and said, here's what we're gonna do. And you agreed, but then you went and did your own shit and fucked your own self over. Now it's like, man, fuck this nigga, he ain't never. No, bro. I've always, because, you know, I think the first thing I learned was, you know, and especially coming up how I came up, sleeping in Oak Grove or whatever, just, I remember it's like, sometimes you just gotta keep your face clean. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you gotta be able to tell a nigga, look, bro, don't ever say I didn't come. You know what I'm saying? I was pissed off, even when we shot Fresh from Head to Toe, When You Hood You Good. What else? I think it was like the two biggest videos we shot, and it was just, it made me so mad. Like,
But sometimes it ain't about the money, it's about the opportunity.
you feel me?
Yeah.
When you associate your name with something, like it's his.
Well, you know what it is with those videos? It's not that they weren't good, because the people that made those videos, like for Fresh from Head to Toe, I know the director, I know the DP. These are guys that I've known for a while. The DP, I've known him for a long time. He's a great guy, and he's doing big things right now. It wasn't that they didn't do a good job. It was what it was they, like, I know Blue, so when I do something for Blue, I'm not just thinking about how dope I'm gonna look. I'm thinking about how dope Blue's gonna look. So I'm gonna make sure I put him in the best position possible to look good for him. Like, he's the priority of it. A lot of time when you work on with some other people, not that they didn't care about Blue, but they didn't know Blue like that. Yeah. They just got, here's 20 grand, here's 30 grand. I need you to go shoot this video for this artist. So they're gonna shoot it in the way that they need them to look, if that makes sense.
I'm with you.
So if it's gotta be shiny and just like the Diddy thing or Puffy at the time, or if it's gotta look like this, they're gonna put him in whatever that situation is. Not necessarily what's best for him. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like, now Blue's from the streets, he don't need all that flashy lights and da-da-da-da-da-da. It just need to look dope. It need to tell a story. It need to be, When You Hood You Good, Fresh from Head to Toe, but it was good, but it could have been Blue. It wasn't Blue, if that makes sense.
I'm with you.
You see what I'm saying? But something else that I want to bring up, not to go deep into it, because it was a crazy situation for me. But part of the reason also why there was a little bit of distance with me working with Blue at that time, which circles back to even Blue getting signed. And I don't know if you're going to remember this, but prior to him getting signed, I was working with Po' Boy. Now, me and Po' Boy were great, we're good, everything's good, but at that time, I had a little issue with them. It was a bad issue.
Okay.
Right?
Niggas ain't like to pay nobody.
It went really bad, right?
Niggas ain't like to pay nobody. Body.
And Blue, my cousins, my homeboy, you know, but Blue specifically came to me and was like, man, Rick, we're gonna, you know, da 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 da. And I told Blue, I was like, nah, Blue. It's like something just told Blue, nah, we're not gonna do nothing. I got it. I'll take care of it myself. Cause I knew he was doing his music. He was hot in the streets. And I told him, I said, you never know, them boys might want to sign you one day. Or something.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
And sure enough, time passed. Who signs him? Exactly them. Which mended my relationship back with them. Now we're good. You see what I'm saying? Because of Blue. Because now when Blue got in, I said, Blue, just do your thing. And then Blue started mending that relationship back, bringing me back around. And that's how we ended up doing the videos and stuff like that. So it wasn't solely because that I didn't want to do the videos. It was more so, one, I wanted to make sure if he had an opportunity to do something big, go do it.
Right.
It don't got to all be on me. But also, the situation I was in, he was able to facilitate that and make it all good. And we
So
came
you got
to
your
a good
bag?
understanding. No, it was never a bag.
Oh, okay.
You never gave him his money.
Damn, Blue, you good.
They never gave him his money.
You good,
man.
good.
You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's crazy because you know one thing about E-Class, he gonna pay you, but if he don't know about it, he don't.
No,
you know
they
what I'm
never
saying?
shorted me any money. I'm not. It
Okay,
ain't nothing
okay.
about that. They never shorted me no money. They don't owe me
Okay.
money. But yeah, but Blue got signed, and it was just like, you know, it was great from there. He's had his ups and downs, but maybe I don't really want to talk about it here because I think it's a sensitive topic, the whole producer thing.
Oh yeah. Very.
I think at some point that story needs to come out, and we talk to both sides to really clarify it, because Blue is let me tell you, it's like God makes certain people come together to make magic, and these people came together and made some magic, and then to see that magic, you know, go off, and Blue, they both ended up doing their own thing, and they both are very talented. But I think if they stayed together, it would have been like you know how Cash Money had Juvenile,
Yeah.
and they had Manny Fresh,
Yeah.
and Manny Fresh created a unique sound just for that. Blue would have had that unique sound. It would have been magic, bro. Like Ball Like a Dog just tells you alone how that's what he got signed from. So imagine if there were bigger and better
Yeah,
Ball
kept it
Like a
going.
Dogs that just
Gotcha.
kept coming. You see what I'm saying?
I'm with you.
But I mean, the man is talented, so he found other ways, and he still made classics, and he still made great records.
Yeah.
That would have just been something else. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me ask you, if Blue was on a versus, who do you think Blue go up against? Who y'all think Blue would go up against?
I don't even know.
Jeez.
Yeah, I don't even know. Don't start nothing. I know. Don't start nothing.
I mean, any
Don't
challenges
start
out there?
nothing. Hey man.
Leave it in the comments. Tell me who y'all think.
Does it have
Leave
to be
it in-
someone from the area, or what we talking?
I mean, it's just got to be somebody on Blue's level. Somebody who got
Leave it in the
records.
comments, man.
Leave it in the comments. Tell me
it
who
in
you
the
think.
comments.
I think we'll go off of that.
Leave it in the
We
comments.
need to line it up.
Because
we'll
that's
line it
tough.
up.
If you really think about it, that's really tough.
Yeah, because I'm yeah.
Listen.
Agree, thank you. You go, yeah, I can't. I can't come up with nobody that.
All right, so I pulled up. I googled Billy Blues top hits,
Okay.
and they put it in order.
I've never done that.
Yeah. So your key hits is Fresh from Head to Toe. I'm Just Me. When You Hood, You Good.
Damn.
I'll Be Around. Bitch, You Gon' Make It.
Okay.
El Negrito.
Okay. God damn.
And Get This Money.
Get to this money.
Oh, Get to This Money.
Picture me rolling in my 580 beans.
They
Right?
missing one.
The notable ones is Chopper
Okay, I know
with
that.
Lupe. Those are like, I guess, your features or whatever. Talk That,
Okay.
Okay.
the one with Timberland,
Timberland, yeah.
and Timberland and T-Pain. Black Shades,
Okay.
Okay.
my homeboy Vegas from Jackpot produced that.
That's out to Vegas. That's my
Yeah,
guy.
and he's got, bro, He's got some more records.
Yes,
I've been telling you for a couple years now.
movie.
You need to go lock in with him. Eat It and Beat It.
Okay. That's one of them. Greasy.
And then your most recent that's here as far as hits is A Broken Love Story and Ooh.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
It is.
So Ooh is on like a platform already? Like the
Yeah,
record is on like Apple
yeah.
Music and all that stuff already?
Yeah, who's
Okay,
been
so
out
that's
for a
probably
hot
why.
minute.
So people like the record. You might need to put that video out that you still haven't put out yet.
I do.
We coming soon.
We coming soon.
Yeah, I'm about to say we coming soon.
Just wanna make sure that we-
But you know what saddened me, not to bring it back up, but what saddened me that's not on this list is Ball Like a Dog.
Cause I don't think nobody really heard Ball Like a Dog like that.
It's because it got shut down before it could go any further. But this is the end of it.
And me coming on a little later, right? We perform. There's a high school reunion. What's the?
Oh yeah, North Miami. Yeah.
So yeah, we in North Miami, and I'm on stage, and I just Blue performing this record. It's not the one I know. That's why I was just lost. But when he's performing, man, if there's 150 people like up, it was hot as hell too. Shout out to them. They came to the stage, but when Blue dropped this record, I didn't know the beat. I'm like, what the hell is that? But
You talking about Ball Like a Dog?
Yeah.
Blue could have just left the mic out. When I tell you that's their record, that's not Blue record.
listen,
I had to wait for him. I'm like, what is this record? Yeah, I'm just recording. I'm like, I don't know this record. But the crowd, word for word. I mean, it was a movie.
Big record.
Movie.
That's
I don't know.
But this is the thing I'm saying.
But they loved it, bro.
It's a classic record. Strippers used to tell the DJ to play the record back because every time that record came on, everybody was throwing money.
Well, that's my first time, maybe second time. That's my first. I think it's my first time seeing a performer. Maybe that's what it is. It's usually the main. When he did that for the city, man, they went crazy.
Listen, I'm
the
sorry.
The energy was crazy.
No, I'm not sorry. We got to shout out Supernova, man. Who
Shouts out to
produced that record.
Supernova.
He produced the record.
He's the one who produced the
okay.
record.
Yeah, shout out to him.
And they had more bangers together, but that was the one.
He produced G Code.
G-Code.
Hood Lover. What else?
Yeah.
It was just the business, so now they couldn't really push the record no more.
Yeah. Okay.
But if that never happened,
Yeah. No, I got respect
We would have
for
been the
that record.
first selling out the trunk niggas.
Yes.
I got respect for that record after
like-
that. So let me just check.
Well, he's got
That's on streaming platform. Is that available for streaming?
no. I don't
Yeah, it
think
is.
It is?
It is.
Ball
Nah,
Like a Dog.
I feel like it was. Okay.
It's on streaming platforms? Is it on YouTube or is it on?
His first debut album was what him and Briscoe did, Ball Like a Dog. Bitch.
That's the one.
The remix.
So what they did was they put they two big hits.
Yeah, he gave me the story. He gave me the story after, but I ain't had that story
Listen,
before.
the record was so big, they did the remix. Ross was on it.
Yeah.
Briscoe.
The original or
No, the
Ball Like a
remix.
Dog?
The remix.
Yeah, Florida.
Flow Rider. Pitbull. Pitbull
Pitbull
was on it.
Nah.
Was it Pitbull? Somebody else is on it.
I don't remember.
Maybe Flow Rider's the one.
I know Florida was on it. Yeah,
Ross,
Florida.
Flow Rider. Trick. Was Trick on it?
No, and
Trick
Brisk.
was on it. And Brisk. Okay. But I mean, that record was it was it. Even before any of that happened, we just loved the record.
Yeah, it's a dope record.
We just loved the record before he got signed, before anything. I was just sad that Ball Like a Dog wasn't represented on that list because it should have had his just due in the streets. It had it in the streets, but if it had a chance to go other places and we played other places,
Yeah.
What they do, my nigga? In the hood.
for years, every time Blue would call me, that's how I would answer the phone. It's by saying those lyrics. Yep.
Drink my music real high. Where a nigga roll by, make me whole.
Being I.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, nigga had a record,
Yo,
boy.
listen, if some kind of business could be done where you could bring that record back out,
Oh,
remaster
man.
it would be great.
Oh, we finna do that.
Yeah, it would be
definitely
great.
do that.
All right, so this part of the show is called Story Me This. You know, like when people say riddle me this?
Yeah.
So this part of the show is called Story Me This, where I'm gonna prompt you with some questions and you're just gonna answer it based on life experiences, things you know, opinions, or whatever it is. More than likely to be things that you maybe experienced. if your life was a movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
How would you start your story? Where are we? Who's around you? What's going on? Is there a situation in your life or a moment in time that you would be like, man, that would be a good way to start my story right there?
I would start the story the day that I was at my mama's funeral. And I was sitting right there trying to figure out what is really going on. You see me sitting in the third row while everybody's sitting up front, and I'm just watching this lady lay there, and I'm asking, like, is everybody for real right now? Is this for real? People laughing, people crying, people screaming, people. One thing about Haitian people, they're going to do the worst. Rolling on the floor like they caught on fire, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure shit out. And my story would start right there. That story will show this is where the kid lost his way. And this is where he became, this is how he became. And these are the traumas and the situations that transpired just from him sitting in that and what do they call it? Wake. In that wake. You know what I'm saying?
And you was how old?
12, 11 or 12, one of them. But that would be where it would start. That would be how my story started.
And you answered my second question was going to be, which was going to be, how did that moment define you? What did it? How did you handle it? What did it do to you? And basically, it turned you into what, or it changed you how?
No, I mean, it ended up turning me into now. I mean, well, me now, you know, may finally, it shows you as a man, you have to, people think that, you know, it's easy to make peace, but it shows you to make peace, sometimes it takes years, decades to make peace with a situation that finally humbles you and you finally say, okay, I'm letting go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that right there.
So after that moment, how was life for you after that? How was your day to day? What was your
After what moment?
after your mom died and you had that moment of seeing her go, and now it darkened you, I guess I would say, in a sense,
Yeah,
like your
it darkens a lot of us. That's why I always tell people, you know, don't take your mother's love for granted. You know what I'm saying? I remember my homeboy just a couple of weeks ago, he was just telling me like, Lee, man, my mom done came from Jamaica. She dragging me. She got me going here. She got me going there. She got me doing this. She got me doing that. I'm tired, man. She need to go back to Jamaica. And I kept on telling him, I'm like, be grateful. I said, I hear everything you're saying, but be grateful. I said, just be happy that she's here. You feel me? Because you don't know if she wasn't here, would you have what you have? Would you be where you at? Or would you see these things, you know what I'm saying, and deal with life the way you're dealing with it now? Because trust and believe, it could have been way worse than her just being here, occupying your time. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It darkens you a lot. It makes you feel, I think it's like, I deal with my pain, and you can't tell me how to deal with it because you don't know what type of pain. You know what I'm saying? And some people they get lucky. You know, you'll lose somebody, and you'll be able to, you know, you'll have other people cater and family take you in and shit like that, and you'll be good. You know, but some people, which you know, you've seen it yourself, we get the shit end of the stick, and you start asking like, damn, why is that nigga living like that? Or why is he like this? Or why is that? Why are they doing? Because they get the shit in. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, man, motherfucker gone, man. Fuck it. So yeah, man, it's so people that need to talk, you feel me? Y'all should talk about it. Always talk, you feel me? Find somebody to talk to. Which brings me to one day, you know, I mean, I'm waiting on Fat Boy to go ahead and make it happen for me. I'm gonna open a little not fundraiser, a foundation where it's called Someone to Talk to. And all you have to do is just talk. Whether you're 10 or you're 50, 90, whatever, it's just someone to talk to. And yeah, so yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that.
Dope. And what was your What was your day-to-day like prior to your mom passing? Like, how was life? Because you were living in New York at that time.
No.
Oh, you was down here by then?
Mm,
Oh, because you
by
came
then.
here when you was, what, 9 or something like that?
I mean, by then, no, when she died, I mean, 10, 11.
Okay.
Yeah.
But how was life prior to that? What was it like for you?
Post or prior?
Prior to her passing. And life changing like that for you.
You witnessed it. You seen it.
Tell me.
No, there's nothing for me to tell. It's a lot of shit we can't tell. But it was hard. It was rough. It was like a goddamn, like, okay, cool, you know. I don't know. You realize how cruel people can be. You know what I'm saying? And you realize that you're in a world where you have to be not cruel, but 10 times more cruel. Just as more cruel as them to get, you know, a point across, you know. So yeah, it was one of them lives. I'm like, golly. So yeah.
So it was bad already, and then it just got even worse when she passed.
I mean, when she was here, it was good.
That's what I'm saying. Prior to
Oh yeah,
passing,
I mean, yeah. When she was here,
How was it?
It was great. It was a beautiful life. Every kid has a beautiful life around their mom.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? Look at my dog. He just dropped his old girl off. Like, God, damn, this lady get on my nerves, but that's my baby. You feel me? You feel me? Like, look at you. You like, hey, man, my mama made some crib house skin. You know, we know. Like, but, you know, it's just even seeing how your mom cater. Even he sees. So we all see it. But it's like the beautiful thing about y'all get to experience it all the way to where they see how you are as a person, who you've grown to become, your accomplishments, you know what I'm saying, and you being a man on your own in this world. Now, the worst thing about a kid is when they lose that at a young age, it's certain things they don't learn. They to love, to understand love, to certain do's and don'ts, how to treat a woman or shit like that. They miss out on all of that, you know, so they got to depend on the people around them to teach them. But people around you won't teach you that. They'll look at you like, it's like I got to deal with somebody else's burden.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it becomes a survival, you know. It's like, how long can I be here? So that's what I tell people, man.
Yeah, you got to cherish your mom.
Oh, you always got to cherish your old girl, no matter how much of a nuisance she could be. Cool. And some mamas, fuck them. I understand. I've seen people like they got the worst mamas in the world. Mm-hmm. But yeah. So I think that's how my movie would start. What's
one of your favorite memories prior to her passing?
Brownies.
What about the brownies?
My old girl used to bring me some brownies. Those are the best brownies I ever had in the world, kid. Brownies.
Tell me about one of those days, like you were waiting for it, or how did she bring? Did she make it or she bought it?
She would. I don't know where she would bring them from. I think they was from her job because she worked at a nursing home. But them was the best brownies I've ever had in my life. Them bitches so moist. They'd be wrapping a little saran wrap paper, and she'd be like, "Here." She know, boy, that should have get me right. Mm-hmm. Brownies. Yep.
Dope.
That was it.
So growing up, you were in North Miami Beach. Tell me about some of the people that was in your life at that time. Who was close to you? Who do you remember? Who was helping you during your adolescence when you were growing up?
It wasn't more so help. It was just like, nigga, we was damn near 10th Ave, nigga. North Miami, N&B, like we was 10th Ave. We knew, like, it was like, this was we grew up in the jungle. But, you know, shouts out to, you know, from our little crew, you know what I'm saying? Being around, shouts out to Kevin and Sean, Colin, remember Colin? You, Gins. Yeah, it was just
Franz.
Yeah, Franz, Cliff. It was Fritz, all of them, you know, they had their own shit going on, but when you're at that age, you can't find the help that you need, that you're looking. You don't even know that you're looking for the help. You just know you're stuck in a why. At that age of loss, you're stuck in a why, you know. So But the good thing is, it's great that you had friends that, you know, you was cool with, that you protected, and they protected you at times. But sometimes, you know, as kids, you're growing up at an age where everybody pick on each other. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, got pressure. So, yeah, I don't know. All I can tell you is just my little crew that I had that I'm still, you know, we still fucking with till this day. So, like, look, even with you know what I'm saying, just being able to be like, yeah, man, I'm going to see Rick. That's how far back we go. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
So moving forward, as you were growing up, what would you say was your biggest hurdle? What was like the bad guy? Who was the bad guy? What was the situation? Like, what were you fighting against? What was your biggest enemy growing up at that time?
Me. Me. You're your own biggest enemy. You're your own worst critic. You see, even you saying that, just like, man, when I told that nigga no, I should have never said that. It could have been, you know, it could have been this. But yeah, you were your biggest enemy.
Why were you your biggest enemy?
Because you don't make peace. Niggas, you don't know how to make peace. All of this is with growth. All of this is with, you know, you learn this shit. You learn. You gotta go through life's lessons to realize sometimes, you know, where you zigged, you should have zagged.
Now, were you your biggest enemy because of your mom's situation?
Yeah.
Or was it also, was there anything else going
that
on?
situation.
Okay. So it
That
was like you were
situation
self-destructive.
it makes a lot of people, when you take a traumatic loss like that, especially if you're very close, you become self-destructive. You be stuck in why. And when you can't answer your why and somebody does something to trigger you, that why creates, you know, whatever monster you could become tomorrow.
What was a moment after those days, or moving past those days, that you would say shifted your life? Like, what was a major event that happened that you were like, damn, I'm looking at life a little differently now. I'm on a new mission for something. What would you say that would be?
When I had my daughter, I think that was when it was just like, all right. But still, it still was still problems. But yeah, but my daughter made it more like,
It changed something in
yeah,
you.
it changed a lot.
What did it make you want? When you had your daughter, what did it make you want the most out of life at that point?
More for her.
Like what? Like what is it?
Everything that I couldn't get. Dad, mom, happiness, wants, needs, everything that I couldn't get, I wanted to make sure she had it. That's why I be like, oh, you're a great dad, this and that, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I could be a way better dad. But for now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, cool.
What did you do to fulfill that want? What did you do? What were you doing? What were
Work
you doing?
harder, more music, do everything.
So you got into music.
Oh no, but I mean,
Like what were you doing?
If you asking that, like if we go back to that, we're going back to, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you got to channel. I remember talking to somebody and it was like, I remember I got locked up and came back, went to jail. As soon as I got out of jail, I got deported to Haiti. And I remember meeting this lady named Dr. Pierre Louis. She was like, you have to channel this anger. You know what I'm saying? And I think I would write a lot. You know what I'm saying? I always liked music, so I would rap and do shit like that. So I channeled it through the paper and rapping and doing shit like that. But yeah.
Okay.
So that was a change right there.
So you started using your artistry, basically, your rapping, your ability to write. And then when did it pay off? When did you finally get to the point where you can utilize what you were doing in the streets or in music or whatever it is to finally go, this thing that I wanted to give my baby girl, I can now give it to her? How did that come together, and what happened? Tell me a scenario or story that you remember.
When I was on probation, I had to go to get a job. I got a job. I was working at this shit called Dietrich's. I was out the Fly Cat because he put me there. I was doing metal framing. And I remember after doing the metal framing, I was still recording with Pat, you know what I'm saying, Supernova. And I remember telling him, I'm like, I'm not rapping no more. I'm gonna just focus on getting a good job doing what I do. And then he was like, nah, nigga, okay, you don't want to rap no more. Fuck you then, nigga, whatever. I had that song Ball Like a Dog that kept on bothering me. I was in the back of that warehouse. I could never forget. I was just the whole night. What they do, my nigga? You see me through the hood. And I was like, you know what I'm saying? Call Pat. I said, yo, Pat, I'm tired as hell, but I need to come lay this reference. Went to his crib. He was like, nah, nigga, you don't rap no more. Leave me that shit alone. I don't give a fuck, blah, blah. Went to his crib, still laid that bitch down, but I was tired. At that time, I used to rap high pitch, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to get the Jeezy feel. Wanted to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, that's not even me. So I rapped it in my regular voice. And Pat was like, man, you need to rap like that more often. Just stay rapping like that. I was like, yeah, I'm going to come tomorrow and redo it. He was like, nah, the song done. You don't need to do nothing. Went to Angels. We played it. Boom. The shift. The shift happened. And then before you know it, we was rotating. And that is what got me to be able to do things for Tyler this day. You know what I'm saying?
You got signed.
Got signed, met Lupe, did everything.
I'm saying, but the first thing though was you got signed and you got a check, or you got, how was that situation?
Oh, when I got signed, what happened, man? When I got signed, damn. When I got signed, it was a lot. It was a lot going on. I was like, oh shit, I'm signed. But I think E-Class gave me 10 bands. He was like, here, this is you. I was like, all right, cool. I remember I came to my homie. I was like, yo, I got 10 bands. What you want to do? He said, no, it's you. Just hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. I said, all right, cool. And that was really, and that's when shit started going.
And what did you do for your daughter? What was the first thing you did for your daughter when you was there?
Well, this is before Tyler. That was before Tyler. Tyler wasn't here yet.
Okay.
But I had, Mimi Pebbles. That's with Alicia.
Mm-hmm.
With her, I just made sure she was straight. Everything she needed. Here you go. Make sure she good. Me and her mom wasn't together no more, but I always made sure she was good though.
So with this win that you had, and you finally was making some money, and you was finally doing good, what was the catch to it all though? Was there something else that was happening or happened or came with it that you didn't know was gonna come with it when you got to that point?
Yeah, you have, most people say jealousy, but it wasn't jealousy, it was understanding. When you reach a certain level of stardom in music, and that's before you even get to where you need to go, you realize that a lot of your friends don't have understanding. They don't know that we work towards this, but we got to keep working, They look at it as, nah, nigga, you made it, you doing this, what's up with us, blah, blah. It's like, it's still us. We still have to go harder. You know what I'm saying? Don't look at, and it was like, even shouts out to my dog LT, he'll tell you, like, when I got like a real check, it was like, hey, if y'all need bread, here, go do you. Go get what you need. But, niggas, they'll look at you and they'll be like, nah, nigga, I need this. You not doing this. Like, bro, we ain't even blow up yet. These the preliminaries. We got to make it past this shit. We can't even do that. And you'll see that you don't be prepared for the turmoil that brings within the group. And when you start seeing, like, everybody start spreading out because you're not doing what they want you to do in their head, the rumors start, he's this, he's that start. That's when you're like, damn. I maybe it was just better if we was just still rapping in the room and being cool, and just leaving it. I like just letting it be a dream. You know what I'm saying?
So while that was a bit of a pressure on your back, not something you didn't foresee coming, right? Mm-hmm. We probably all heard about that happening, but you actually going through it as you were doing well, and you were still creating music, and you were still out here. tell me about an experience where the jealousy or this other stuff that was happening behind the scenes, how was that affecting you? Like, is there a moment that you were about to go do a show and you couldn't do it no more because you was too stressed out?
No, never. There was never
there
jealousy. It was just, I mean, well, if that's what they define it as,
or whatever it was?
I think it was just never. I never let it. It always got to me, but I never let it stop me. You know what I'm saying? It got to me like, you know, because niggas will be around you talking crazy and then still be round. And you'd be like, what the fuck? And you know me, from when we was kids, if I got it, take it, it's yours. I don't care. You want it, boom. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever, you know, because as you can see, like I always tell, like I tell Fat Boy, I'll be like, my friends I considered friends family because I felt like I ain't have no family. But then it's like, you realize a lot of your friends have different personalities. They have different ways of thinking. They was raised with different morals. So, you know, the way you could expect them to be, because you're a certain way with them, you got it all wrong. Niggas ain't gonna be how you want them to be in your mind. Just because you willing to give your nigga, your homeboy your last, or show like, nigga, I got your back to the bus out. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, nigga. If we die, we die. Fuck it. I got you. Niggas and everybody ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? But
So what are some of the good things that were happening at that time? So while you were dealing with this situation or situations with different people, what are some of the great things that were happening? Paint that picture for me.
I mean,
what were you doing?
The great things was being able to work. Being able to see that you can establish fans of something that you thought in your mind off your life experiences. You know what I'm saying? Seeing shit like that. Those are the great things. Those are the positive things, to see that people really appreciate your music. You know what I'm saying? And being able to create and being able to say, here, thank you. You know what I'm saying?
So during this time and things are going well, tell me some of the things that are happening. Like, you working with Timbaland. How was it working with Timbaland? You doing music with T-Pain and Akon. Like, remember when you came by the house and you shot a video? Was good. Directed your video. What song was that?
Story of My Life. Another song Ricky avoided.
No, I didn't avoid it. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Them boys ended up wanting to use somebody else. I didn't avoid it.
Fat Boy.
I don't know, Ricky.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you sideways now, Ricky. Yeah. We'll talk off air.
We'll talk off air.
Why would I have avoided it?
Talk off air.
Why would I have avoided it?
Okay, it was good. You feel me? Working with Con them, you know, getting to meet Akon, Timbaland, definitely. It goes to show when you meet these people that everybody has their moment, you know what I'm saying? And it's like seizing your moment, you know, and they seized their moment and they worked their craft and got to where they at. And, you know, it's just like, all right, now it's like, we got to get the bag. You feel me? So it was always a vibe, especially working with Con. Timbaland was just, it was always a funny story with him, always just vibing with Tim. Yeah, even with meeting Pain, they'd be like, boy, they keep saying I got a twin, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, nothing, nigga, we look nothing alike. You like, you damn right we don't. You're ugly. That's my guy right there. But yeah, definitely love.
What are is there any moments that you can tell us a story about, somewhere you went, people you saw, a new experience that the music took you to that you're like, damn, I probably never would have experienced this or seen this place or went here if it wasn't for...
you know what? I've been around the world twice. And I know without music, actually 4 times. I know without music, I probably would have never seen the places I've seen, like Vietnam, Taipei, Macau, Dubai, you know what I'm saying, Morocco,
Australia?
Australia.
You see, he got some beautiful pictures in Australia. Like, that was amazing. I love them shots you took.
Yeah, Alaska, all them places. So
you got to travel a lot.
Just to meet people and just seeing people who know the music. I remember Sam Sneak calling me like, yo, man, we in South Africa right now and they playing your song. I was like, I know, it's crazy. But yeah, it was definitely Yeah, music. Music did a lot for me.
Did you ever experience any guilt knowing that look at all this stuff you're experiencing, places you're going, things are going well, but you know you got homies or you know you got family.
No, no.
Did you ever experience any of that?
I've taken my homies with me. You know, a lot of niggas can't be like, oh no, I ain't. Nah, let's go. I've taken them with me. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the ones that didn't make it, like anybody can say what they want. I'll be like, bro, I've never exiled anybody. You know me, so it's like, and then like you'll remove if you remove yourself, you remove yourself because you wanted to, and you gonna kick yourself in the ass all the time because everybody gonna be like, man, that boy Blue doing this, he moving, he here, he there. You know what I'm saying? So I've never felt guilty. You know, is there niggas that I wanted there? It's a lot of niggas I wanted to come and see what Dubai is like or what Australia is like or what Alaska or what all that shit is like. But do I feel guilty about it? Hell no. Because at the end of the day, I could look at a lot of you niggas and be like, I didn't do nothing to you at all. You know what I'm saying? So niggas be like that. I be like, I ain't do nothing. I ain't do nothing to niggas. You feel me? If a nigga ever did something, hey, bro, listen.
As this was happening, has there been a situation where it caused you to make a very important decision that caused certain things to go bad? Now, I'm not just talking about music. Anything in general. It could be life. It could be relationship, family.
It made things go bad.
That just once you made that decision, things just started. And I'm not just, like I said, I'm not just talking about music, just in life general. Has there been a moment that you were like, damn, I have to do this. I'm gonna decide, or you just made a decision to do this thing, but then it started causing maybe troubles in your relationship, maybe troubles with family, maybe financial troubles, maybe like, is there anything that a decision you made that led to things to start going bad for you in any way?
You know, you realize other people's decisions affect you. It's not really your decision. Sometimes you gotta know that. Excuse me. When they say like where there's smoke, there's fire, or you know, cause. Like I live by cause and effect. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people, a lot of things that you do will affect somebody that you've never met down the road. You know what I'm saying? You can have a relationship with a nigga and rub him the wrong way, and then make him look at certain type of niggas different for the rest of his life. Like, nah, I'm good. You from here? Nah, I'm good. Oh, you a Miami nigga? Nah, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's just like a lot of people's decisions. It affected. Well, it was one decision that kind of affected me when I came in, but instead of jumping ship, I stuck it out and rode it out and just say, fuck it, it is what it is. You feel me? And we still good. You know, at least my face stayed clean. And niggas know like it wasn't always about the bread. It wasn't about me chasing the check or anything. It was just about, you know, being a loyal nigga. So yeah, we good.
What were some of the struggles through that time after that moment?
You gotta fight through music. You gotta fight through people like, yeah, I can't fuck with you. You feel me? You fuck with them or you cool with them niggas. I can't fuck with you. Can't touch you. You know what I'm saying? I can't do this with you. I can't. Until, you know, finally everybody like, you know, finally like when niggas finally clean their face and they do whatever they do. And I was like, okay, oh yeah, man, you know, I always had love for you, but, you know, I just couldn't really, you know. So it was just that.
What was there any moment that, so I remember originally you said when a certain situation happened, like you had your daughter or whatever it is, your biggest goal was you wanted to provide for her. You wanted to give her everything that she wants. You wanted to be able to do those things and help your friends, help your family or whatever it is. Has there been a moment since your success or since things have been doing well or whatever that something caused any of that to stop? Like you went through basically. Have you
I
gone
mean, yeah,
through
there
hard
was a
times?
moment. There was a moment when I gave up and I said, I'm not doing music no more.
What made you give up? What made you
It
make
just,
that
I felt
decision?
like, because like I said, certain decisions, it wouldn't permit me to go past this hump. So I had to stay here. And it just made me say, you know what, fuck music. I don't want to do this shit no more. I was done. And I really didn't want to. But, people like Lupe and then persistent niggas, persistent hard-headed niggas like Fat Boy who just will not stop until you see the fucking vision. Yeah, to this day he still be having to fight with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Okay, so let's go back a little bit. What was the straw that broke the camel's back for you that made you decide I don't want to make music no more? What was the thing? What was the situation? Was there one last situation that happened?
Yeah, it was I remember Timberland had gifted me a watch. It was an Audemars. Beautiful. Diamond. It looked like nigga fell off the moon itself and landed on my arm. Every time Akon seen that watch, he was like, this is the most beautiful watch I've ever seen, bro. And I had a song with Plies called Bitch You Gonna Make It. Nobody wanted to put no money behind it, but I knew that song was gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't understand why, they couldn't put no money behind it or it couldn't go where it needed to go. I took my Audemars and I sold it. I told her, hey, sell it, let me get the bread. And I invested the money in the song, pushed the song, did everything I had to do. And I remember I took some bread and I sent it to a certain label rep. And when he found out something, he sent me the money back. He was like, nah, bro. He said, I can't fuck with anything that's coming from here right now. He's like, man, I ain't gonna lie. You got a hit record, it's a movie. Your story is amazing. I love everything you do. But, right now we just can't touch you because of people that you deal with. I was like, what? I was like, man, what the fuck? But, my loyalty stayed, and it was just like, all right, it is what it is. But it just made me say, I'm done. I'm done. I ain't doing this no more. It shows like when a bitch say you get blackballed, you can. And you know me, I was just an innocent bystander that caught a stray. And it was just like, fuck it. I say thank God for people like Lupe, thank God for people like Fat Boy, all that shit, you know what I'm saying, to keep me going.
So you were, I would guess, down and out as far as creatively and making music. Did it also affect you financially and being able to provide?
Yeah. Back to the streets we go.
So you went back to the streets.
Always.
Okay. And then was there any situations that happened in the streets that made you want to go back to making music or made you want to stop being in the streets or things were just things were just happening?
No, I think what happened. It was one thing. It was like a little riff happened where, them alphabet boys came and they put a big what was it, 12-letter, 8-letter word on a piece of paper and said, hey, your name is on this too, we're gonna need to talk to all of y'all. Yeah, I had to slow down and I had to stop posting on Instagram and all that shit. And that's when, Lupe came. Lupe was like, boom. And I think I told that whole story off a video that you shot. Told that whole story on
on
Medusa. My bad, y'all. That's Joe with the bullshit.
So what?
And Joe was in that video.
I remember. So what came first in resurrecting you going back to music? Was it Fat Boy or was it Lupe?
It was going on tour with Lupe.
Okay, so Lupe's situation came first.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
But Fat Boy was always here. He
was always there.
Oh, the nigga kept on trying to like his dad, my uncle. He was always saying like, nigga, you need to get with your cousin. You need to get with your cousin, and he would always. God bless the dead. My uncle was like one of them very prideful and very regal people. Like when he talks about, who you are as a person and your foundation as a person and what you come from, your bloodline. He was very big on that, you know what I'm saying? God bless the dead. He was like, nah, nigga, you need to come to your mama's side of the family, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, so yeah, after that, yeah, Fabo was always there, you know what I'm saying? He reached out to me a few times, but it's just, I was just me, because I don't fuck with people. I just kept telling him that. You know that. I be telling him, like, bro, I'm good. I don't fuck with people. That nigga, but we family. But
So
nigga,
were you making music at that time? Is that where was your interest was coming from? Because you was already making music, or
Not rich. Well, yeah, I was already making music. Definitely, yeah. I had my own situation, but no, it was just really to connect. That's where that came from. That was really connect. My dad is he's a jokester too, man. So as he's telling me the story, it just didn't feel real. Like if I'm being honest with you, it didn't feel real. And then when of course, you can Google a lot of stuff, man. But Google don't lie, man. I was like, nah. Because at that time, it was like, it wasn't a lot of niggas, but at that time, and we think about Florida, you got Blue, you had like Dada, you got niggas like Haitian Fred. Like there was only so many people that I really knew or heard of from Florida who's rapping, and you know it. So yeah, I just didn't believe it.
but you didn't believe what that Blue, your cousin, was
yeah,
big?
My dad was just talking. No. Well, as my dad's telling me the story, I'm like, just listening, like, why would he tell me this? That, you know, he was telling me about, he was talking about his dad. He's talking about the story. He's like, yo, I'm gonna make sure I can link you, and I'm good with his pops. And I'm just like, I know everybody. That's how I felt. Like I said, I know everybody. And then, yeah, man, when I Googled, I'm like, oh shit. I'm telling my dad, looking at the phone like he gonna verify. He's like, yeah. My dad was like, man, I'm gonna hook it up. And I just remember calling all the promoters in Palm Beach at this time. I know a lot of promoters in Palm Beach, but boy, I got no luck. But goddamn Facebook, man. One day I just took a chance and I wrote him with my dad. That's what I told him. I said, well, this is exactly what my dad said. And he said, I'm gonna give you my number. Hit me in a little bit. I was like, oh shit. And I remember waiting, like, what time should I call this nigga? Before I'm trying to set the whole schedule. What time am I gonna hit him? And then we got on the phone and he like, yeah, your dad, my and then I'm like, my dad? I was just like, oh shit, this is real. And yeah, we parlayed for a little bit and we just kept in touch ever since, man. We just kept in touch. Kept in touch, and then just always support wherever I could, going to shows in Fort Pierce or Miami, wherever it was at. I was just pulling up whatever I could do to support.
And then, so while that was going on, at some point, you became acquainted with Lupe. Tell me the story about how you met Lupe. How did that whole thing happen?
hey, you know what's crazy? Lupe came to 99 Jams. He had a show in UM. And after the interview on 99 Jams, it was like, hey, do you want to give anybody a shout out? Do you want to talk about anything? And Lupe was like, yeah, actually, I want to give a shout out to one of my favorite gangster rappers. He's actually from Miami. And it was like, well, who? You know, Trick Daddy, Pitbull, who? Florida, like, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross. He was like, nah, his name Billy Blue. Felicia Monet was like, Billy Blue? What the hell you know about Billy Blue, nigga? That's an underground rapper from here, you feel me? He was like, yeah, I fuck with Billy Blue. And then my phone started going off. Matter of fact, I was with you and Malik. And we was at Flanagan's.
When was at the restaurant?
Flanagan's, and my phone started going crazy.
I remember that.
And then I was like, oh shit, fellas, I gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And we went, shouts out to Malik.
Malik S., comedian.
You know what I'm saying? Great comedian, big comedian.
He just dropped his special, actually.
You know what I'm saying?
Did you see it?
Yeah, with
Cedric the
Ali Sadiq.
Entertainer.
Yeah,
Ali Sadiq's.
I fuck with Ali Sadiq.
Yeah,
he's with the right people.
Yeah.
But and we went to UM, met him there, and we caught a vibe. And ever since then, I've just been my dog.
All of that made you want to make music again, or what did it do?
Nah, it was just, we were still vibing. You know, matter of fact, Bitch, You Gonna Make It was still out too. Mm-hmm. You know, yeah, we had to say, fuck it. It was cool to meet him. Like, oh shit, I know Lupe Fiasco. But then, you know, the relationship, he started getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Before you know it, it's like, yo, this my brother right here. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, because around that time, like, I think 2-3 years later, that's when shit started going downhill. And then, you know, he started, when them Alphabet Boys came, that's when I stopped posting on Instagram. I stopped doing everything. I just disappeared. And then I remember Lupe came and was like, hey, I ain't been seeing you on the gram. I was like, this is what's going on. I'm fucked up right now. I was like, hey, this is it. And he was like, all right, cool. He's like, I got a tour coming up. I'm going to put you on it, and we're going to be good. Told me to come up to his room. He gave me some bread. He was like, this you right here. He gave me his back end. He was like, I just need $200. He took $200 out of it and gave me his back end. I said, wow. And yeah, that shit helped me out a lot. I ain't gonna lie. That's why I fuck with Lupe heavy. Feel me? Same way I see Fat, the same way I see Lou. That's my nigga right there.
What was the first step to getting back into music? What was the first thing you did? Like, did you go to the studio? Did you go do a show?
I called
Did you go do a show?
I called Smokey. I was like, yo, DJ. I said, Smokey, look. I said, you want to go on the road with me? He was like, hell yeah. I was like, all right, we finna go on the road with Lupe. And, you know, we got back in the, we went to rehearsal. We went to rehearsal. Shout out to my dog Hayes, Mix Master Studios. You know what I'm saying? That's it, right? K?
Yeah.
Yep. Shout out to Hayes, Mix Master Studios. He was like, bruh, come use the studio, rehearse all you want. And then we got ready. We got on tour. We didn't get back in the studio. We had all our songs already. Mm-hmm. We had catalogs. Like, Really Blue got catalogs of music. So we went, and I was like, and even Smoke was like, well, you know, we ain't really got to record nothing new because these people ain't never hear these songs before. I was like, so let's go. And our first show was in Seattle. Met Lupe out there. And nigga, I remember he called us in the room. He's like, look, this is the first tour. I need y'all boys, you know, everybody, it was a few people on the tour too. He said, I need y'all to have something that that stands out, you know what I'm saying, so people could remember you. And he was like, you got on your hat and your shades. He was like, people ain't gonna be able to see your face. He's like, you gonna have to take all that shit off so people can remember what you look like. He was like, cause you ain't really got nothing to show them. And then I think I had just got my goals. Shouts out to Go Art God. Shouts out to her. I had just got my goals, and I smiled at him. And when I smiled, he said, yeah, don't worry about that. You can leave everything on. Goals. He's like, go ahead. And I was like, yeah, Seattle, biggest show. We killed it. Went crazy. I think I went from a 6-minute set. By the end of the show, I was like, by the end of the tour, I was 30 minutes. Yeah, like, crazy. I think me and Smoke had 8 or 10. It was 12 minutes. We had 12 minutes or 10 minutes, something like that. But we did so much within that 10, 12 minutes. We got the crowd crazy hype to the point it was like, Blue, Billy, Blue. Like, yeah, we just come back out. And then Lupe would bring me back out on his set. Oh, yeah, big movie.
So with all of that happening and bringing you back, how was that excitement compared to like when you got signed, when, you know, you were shooting videos, you was doing all that stuff
when you give up on something, you know, that was it. You give up. Like, okay, getting signed and doing videos is cool, but we wasn't doing tours. We was doing shows, you know, we was going to Atrium, Tallahassee. Like, even Killa K, that's my dog Iceberg DJ. And he'll tell you, like, you know, Ice Billion Bird, like, we had that era where from Tallahassee on down, all to Homestead, even the Keys sometimes, all the way back to Tally, Gainesville. Like, we covered the whole Florida, and that was that. You know what I'm saying? It's now like we actually getting a little bit more exposure. Where now it's like, you know, you got Billion in Carolinas, you got him doing shows in Georgia, you got me doing shows in Virginia, New York, you know, with all of that shit, now we're covering a little bit more territory. So back then, it can't compare. It can't compare to getting a deal or getting a big check, because getting a check, cool, but not seeing nobody in the crowd is, you know. And we've had shows where it's just like, I before even signed, I remember going to places where, you know, you got 2 people in the audience, 3 people, 4 people. I was doing shows not even shows, but I was doing Tucker's, open mic nights, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So one of the things that you said you wanted in the beginning was You wanted to be able to provide, right, for your family, for your daughter especially, and then you have 3 kids now, right? When this all started happening, and now you're going on tour, and it's like a better situation for you in a sense. How did that make that feel? How much better was that whole as a father?
Bills could get paid. That's it. Bills could get paid. I'm able to take care of you. Not take care of you, but I'm able to catch up on shit. But yeah, that was that.
And it was, I'm sure it felt good to actually see at an older age, because I have that experience too. What I do for my daughter now feels different than when I did it for her when she was little.
Yeah.
Because you can actually see the results of it. When they were a kid, you give them something.
Yeah.
Are you able? Because I know recently I saw it was your daughter's birthday last year. And
Oh
you got
yeah,
a car.
I bought a car.
You know, you get to do social media stuff with your kids and joke with them and show their personality and show your personality too. Do you feel like that's all coming full circle now that you're in this position now
Yeah,
with all that?
it does. It does. It always comes full circle.
And what about at first you said your biggest enemy was yourself. Your biggest hurdle was you and what you were dealing with.
It still was.
Is there any adjustment to that now?
Yeah.
Where you at? Has it gotten better?
It has.
And in what way has it gotten better?
This nigga.
Tell me, how?
That's it. This nigga right
What's understood don't need to be
here.
explained.
That's it. This nigga right here. You feel me? It's, yeah, man. That shit be cool, but boy, this nigga. Sometimes you gotta meet the right person to make sure that you got your shit in order. You know what I'm saying? We from a time like a lot of us, you know, like with Fat Boy, he's more of a research, learn, be more informative, figure shit out, and try to see, hey, okay, this is what we doing, this is what we can do, this is what we need to do. Me, I'm more so like, okay, this shit ain't working. Just keep it going, just keep it going, just keep dropping music. Now it came to the point I just dropping music just to keep the fans happy. You know, here you go, I drop the music. Before I drop it, I'll send it to Joe. Joe, what you think about this? Album 5, I like this, boom, boom, but this is too much. Take this out. Okay, boom. I can ride to this all day. All right, cool. Keep it in this order. Keep it right here. All right. And just give it to the fans. Whether I make $1 or not, I don't care. It would just put it out, you know? But, you know, Fat would be like, nah, nigga, this is not how it works. We have to plant these seeds. We have to grow this tree. We have to go down these little channels right here, make sure that all these niggas that has their hands in your pockets, we got to get all these niggas' hands up out of your pocket. Now all this new shit that you're doing, it got to be your hands in your pockets. So now when I be like, yeah, Fat Boy, I'm going to give you 20% of this, 10% of this, blah, blah. But man, what the fuck you giving me that for? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a little 5%. You don't need to give it to me. I'll take it, though. You feel me? Like, I'll take it, though. So it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, it just, yeah, so, yeah.
In all of this, what did you gain and what did you lose? It sounds like what you gained was
knowledge,
a partner,
a friend, brother,
someone
family
that can help you with the parts of you that you may not have been able to exercise better, right? And then what you lost was the old you.
No, what I
mad
lost,
you. What
I
did you
lost
lose?
Nothing. You lose nothing. If we want to be honest, we don't lose nothing. Everything that you do have, these are learning experiences. Every trial, every tribulation, every friend, every homeboy, every betrayal, anything that ever happened, you don't lose that. You learn from it. You feel me? Yeah, you know. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
The only thing I lost was that, and after that, yeah.
So,
But Rick, one thing too about Blue is, although he can give credit to everyone else, he's always empowering others around him too, man. This guy, I mean, the amount of knowledge I can soak from him, whether it's financial, entertainment, family, there was things I didn't know. Like, that's like a brother that I didn't have, older brother. You know, like just about going about asking someone to marry. Like Blue is full of knowledge, man, all around. And everybody I've seen him engage with, from entertainment to friends, he's always there. You call him, he's always there. I give you like a little quick, like my wedding day, my went to renew my vows, right? And I mean, I was planning to a T. I'm going through my checklist. I got everything. I'm good. I'm good. And me and my wife was doing a gift exchange. And for some freaking, and we had our words, we wrote our own vows. And for some reason, I forgot the goddamn gift at home. Out of everything, I made sure all my best man, everything was good. And I'm just like, oh shit, I fucked up. And Blue's like, what's going on? As soon as I tell him, he's like, nigga, how much time we got? I'm like, we supposed to be starting. All I know is the event planner was like, hey, we need you to pump the brakes. We gotta go get it. Man, me and this nigga, I never knew we can get to my house so fast. From the location, this nigga said, don't worry, come on. They got the car was parked valet. Boom, we flying into the crib.
Was it a
got
stick
the
shift?
gift, made it back.
Was it
and
a
you
stick
would
shift?
think,
Was it a stick shift?
nah.
It was the cyber.
Yeah, it was a cyber truck.
Cyber beast.
we were out of there. Made it home, got the gift, back to the event. Whew, you would have think nothing happened. Bro.
Didn't even know we left here.
Yeah, like we had a whole story after to tell people.
Yeah.
Wow.
But bro, I don't think I wouldn't have been able to make. I was almost trying to bypass it, but Blue's like, nah, nigga, you playing, we making it happen.
Man,
That's Blue.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That's dope. All right, so my last thing is all right, so my last thing is, so going back to if your life was a movie, right? At this point in time, if we had to end your movie, what is going on? Well, how do you see your movie ending right now?
I don't know. I'm not answering that, nigga. The fuck? You know what I'm
not
saying?
talking about you dying.
Yeah, that's what you're talking about. That's how the movie ends.
How does the movie end? Do you end up in a mansion, married with more kids? Like, how would you like your movie to end right now if it was a movie?
Eyes tied, boss. Eyes tied. Hey, Green Mile, then walking the Green Mile, man walking the Green Mile. But
No, I'll give you something. I know you got something. I know you thinking of something. I know there's a goal right now, and if that goal, you reach that goal,
he knows
that
my
could
goal,
be
but I
that.
can't do it right now. My shit.
No, but what's
my plan A is fucked up.
what is it? How would that be your ending? Like, what would? Be
Oh,
that
I think the
scenario?
ending would be probably walking my daughter down the aisle and chilling with my son, or being there saying congratulations and catching my vibe, you feel me? And just being, I'm very simple. I don't really ask for much. As long as I know I got enough currency to make sure these kids is okay, I'm good. You feel me? I could do my music. Cool, I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just stability. I don't know. Probably home. I don't know.
What's your home looking like?
What's my home looking like?
At the end of your movie, what's your home looking like?
Naked Colombians and cocaine.
There it is. There it is.
Nah. Now we just fucking with Ricky, man.
I know. All right, well,
But nah, man, the end is being somewhere on a Haitian beach, mangoes, vibing, on a FaceTime call with the kids, all three of them. You feel me? Just laughing like, yo, are you ever coming back? And I say no.
like a lot of Haitians do.
Yeah, no, I'm good over here. I ain't going the fuck nowhere. But yeah, that's my plan A. That's my retirement.
Dope.
Being in Haiti and just minding my business.
Dope. Well, appreciate you, Billy Blue, my brother Pedrito.
Oh, wow. Melkwych. That's how you feel. That's how the fuck.
Listen, it's all behind you.
It doesn't matter. The people don't fucking see that. They see Flick Rick. You feel me? Goddamn. You just what the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Crazy.
Yeah, goddamn.
Crazy.
Yo.
I purposely didn't try to say. I purposely
It's just
skipped that part. I purposely didn't.
That's how close.
That's how close and how far back we go.
Damn.
But I
this
appreciate
nigga,
you.
man.
Listen, I appreciate you, my brother. I
No,
thank you.
Always love.
Everything that I do, whenever I call you, you always there.
Yes.
And you know, whenever you call me, I'm always be there for
Well,
you
I'm
too.
calling you now, nigga. I need this video
We
shot
about to go do it.
with Killa K. That's why he's
Up
here.
until
Hey,
Hey, listen.
Killa K here.
Listen, we about to go do it right now.
A white man had to make this nigga mad just for him not to be working today. A colonizer.
And then I appreciate you, Fat Boy, for coming
Salute.
and
Hey,
being,
appreciate
being his right hand man.
Hey, y'all bullies. Y'all Miami bullies better
Lil
leave me
P.
alone. I tell you
No,
that.
Big P.
Big P.
Big P.
Yeah.
These boys, boy.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching the Flick Rick podcast. Thank you
Yes.
for coming. It's my first one. I'm back. It's been a couple years since I've done a podcast, but I'm happy to be back, and we're gonna keep this thing going. Thank you again, guys.
Let me
First
finish.
minute.
So you already know it's your boy Billy Blue. You feel me? Billy Blue 305. Make sure y'all check out the Life of Pedro album. Make sure y'all be prepared for this beautiful, epic tape that me and my dog DJ Killa K got coming out. It's called Up Until, standing for Up Until People Realize This Is Not Chat GPT making your music. Up until people realize that we are stuck in a system that they are programming you to listen to a certain type of music. Up Until is giving you an all around sound. Like we touch on politics, we touch on life. You know, of course, you know me. I'm very in depth when it comes to my art of storytelling. You know, it's just so much. But I definitely want y'all to check out this tape called Up Until. It's coming out soon. Until then, you know, keep streaming The Life of Pedro. Billy Blue 305, BillyBlue.com, Billy Blue everywhere. Stream, download, share, like, repost, retweet. Do all that, re-reel.
And we'll put all those links down at the bottom.
Absolutely.
And whatever else you got coming up, we'll update it and add that to it too.
Up until single now.
Up Until single now. It's
Yeah.
actually out. Up Until it's actually out the single. Make sure y'all cop that. Just go. I mean, of course, it's $10 to stream 1 billion songs. I don't know how I get money off of that, but please make sure y'all go stream Up Until. You feel me? Yeah. Other than that, though, we were supposed to be shooting like a little reel video today, but
All right, guys,
obviously
we out of here. All right, guys, we out of here. Peace.
Appreciate you, Flick Rick.
Hey, golly.